I just want to thank you for being here today, Geoff, and I'm really looking forward to hearing about, your business and you telling us about what you can actually do for clients and how you can benefit them. And just to give you a bit of background on Geoff, Geoff's a former 20-year C-suite executive across a dozen industries, and Geoff's been a successful business coach and advisor for over 12 years. And you've worked in Melbourne, Jakarta, and Sydney, I believe, Geoff.
Yeah, and a few other places too.
Okay, so you're global. Yeah, and Geoff's known as the Profitability Coach, and he has founded the Elite Business Institute and is one of a handful of certified advisory board chairs here in Australia. So you kept really busy then by the sounds of it, Geoff.
I have, and there's only 45 of us in the country.
Oh, okay. Wow. And you're also active as a governance board chair and you serve on the boards of several community organisations as well. So you certainly do keep yourself busy.
I do. Life's too short.
Mm. Yeah. Okay. And equally, you're equally at home strategizing with C-suite execs or business owners. So what do you work with small business as well as C-suite, Geoff?
Yeah, in fact, most of my work's done with small to medium businesses.
Okay, great. And you enjoy doing that?
Yeah, love it. Love it.
Okay, that's great. And your current focus is on teaching the owners of established six or seven figure businesses on how to build their businesses around their lives so they feel less like an employee, improve their revenue, and they get to spend more time doing the things that they really love to do in life. So that all sounds really great. So you deliver on more time, more money, freedom, and fun. That all sounds fantastic, Geoff.
Yep, it's great. It's what everyone wants.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so I might just hand over to you, Geoff, and if you just want to tell us about your business and just work through who your ideal clients and that are, that'd be
Sure.
great.
Sure. Okay. So the Elite Business Institute is my business. I started it 12 years ago when I left my last CEO role. I got sick and tired of having a board of directors that weren't really good. So I created something different and got into business coaching, which I love. My ideal client, well, really, I'm driven to try and help 5,000 small to medium-sized businesses thrive past their first 5 years. The reason being that I fell into coaching because a friend of mine had a great business, accountant, business coach, and he was 12 weeks from going bankrupt when he asked me to look at it. So I saved it and realized there's a lot of business owners out there who don't know what they don't know, and they go broke for really just the lack of a few small things. So I think I've helped about 190 businesses in the last decade, so I've got a fair few to go yet. But my ideal client is literally that, a business owner who owns an established 6 or 7 figure business, who's sick and tired of feeling like an employee and wants to see their business actually do what it's designed to do, which is support the lifestyle they want to have and give to their family. That's the main problem I solve, is literally that is small to medium-sized business owners tend to get caught up in the day-to-day. Back in my corporate days, it cost me 2 marriages and I was working 100, 120 hours a week. I see a lot of small business owners doing that and having the same sort of fallout. So what I do is I help them detangle their business so they understand where they are, where they want to go to, and what the potential of their business is. I help them design their business so it sits around their life and they've got systems and policies and procedures that will make their life easier to do. And they're doing the things they're supposed to do, not all the things that they end up doing by default. And I suppose the other thing I do then is I help them dominate their marketplace. I make sure their marketing's right, and I make sure they've got a meaningful and doable exit strategy. So the typical symptoms of people who have these sorts of problems in small business are they have no time with their families. They're working 60 or 70 hours a week, if not more. And not only that, they're feeling frustrated. They know their business is capable of so much more than what it's producing, but they just don't know how to reach that potential. So they get to that stage where they know there's got to be some answers to those questions. They're not sure where to get them. And that's what I do, is I answer those questions for them. The sort of mistakes people make there, they think if they just knuckle down and work harder and harder, they're going to solve things. It's a bit like that Einstein saying, the definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. What they really need to do is find someone to help them learn and figure out the things they don't know so they can then start applying those. And they need to start doing less stuff. I do a thing with people called the to-don't list, where I help them identify the things they love doing, the things that only they can do in the business. And then all the other stuff they're doing, they really should get off their plate. They either should stop doing it because it no longer matters to their business, or they should be trying to delegate it out, whether it's to a VA, whether it's to staff members, whatever. But they need to free up some time. And the key thing is small business people, really should be able to basically work no more Fridays. I run a little program where I help them get more productive personally and get their business productivity up. So literally they can work 4 days a week instead of 5 or 6. One free action the valuable action that people should take here is understand there's only 3 things that a business owner can actually affect in their business. And they're big levers though, but one's the revenue lever, one's the capacity lever, and one's cost control. Revenue covers a few things, but essentially what it means is you sell more of your product to more people, or you sell more of your product to existing clients. One of the first things I do with most people is they're undervaluing what they do, so we raise their prices and help them get there. So there's a lot of strategies under revenue. Capacity is what's your capacity to deliver. A lot of businesses I go to, if they got an extra 20 customers tomorrow, they couldn't cope with them, so they'd lose them all. So it's just capacity to deliver, whether you're manufacturing or providing services. But the second part to capacity is their personal capacity. Have they got the work capacity, the mental capacity to take on another 20 clients? And if not, we'll help them try and design that. And then cost control is pretty self-explanatory, but unless you understand your P&L, unless you've got a involved accountant, not a historian, then what happens is you tend to keep paying money out for stuff that you probably don't need to anymore. You probably miss opportunities to renegotiate things like leases, insurance, costs. So cost control is the third thing. So one valuable action people could do is actually sit down and figure out what are they going to do to increase their revenue, how can they improve their capacity, and go through all their costs and see which things they're paying for no longer serve their business. Okay. And look, if anyone wants to have a chat with me, there's a link diary that I've given you. So really, it's a 15-minute chat, and I mean it's a chat. It's not a stealth sales call. Let's have a chat about your business, and I'm sure I can give you a couple of strategies to use in your business for free. And hey, look, if you like me enough, we can do a deep dive into your business and then talk about other things. But seriously, get on the phone, have a chat with me. Let's see if we can figure out which one of the 3 levers you need help with, or maybe there's some other stuff that you just don't know how to do you'd like to know with. And this is a question you should have asked me, is how long am I going to keep doing this?
That's a really good question, Geoff. How long are you going to keep doing this?
I think I'm going to keep doing this till I push up daisies. I really love what I do. I'm fortunate enough I love using my skills, and I love helping business people get to where their business is providing them and their families the lifestyle they want. So I have no intention of doing anything or going anywhere else, but to keep doing this for as far as I can see. So retirement isn't even an option as far as I'm concerned.
And I love the idea that you can detangle a business and really streamline it so people actually get more time back. And the idea of getting Fridays off would appeal to anyone, I'd imagine.
I think so. And the thing is, it can be done. It doesn't mean suddenly the other 4 days you're working 12 hours a day. The things that can be done in nearly every small to medium-sized business. And bear in mind, I'm industry agnostic. I've currently got 12 different industries that I'm helping, or clients in 12 different industries at the moment. But there are a number of things that people can do for personal productivity and business productivity that actually give them hours back. Now, they may wish to spend those hours doing other things in the business, or they might decide it's a Wednesday and they go and play golf like doctors do. I don't know. But the key thing is there is defined strategies and tactics that people can do, which will give them back the equivalent of a day a week.
I'd just like to encourage everyone, if you're interested in getting time back and, really streamlining your business, book a call with Geoff, have that 15-minute conversation and just see what happens and where it goes, because Geoff's just incredible at what he does. So I just want to thank you, Geoff, for the time that you've taken here today to tell us about your business and how you can help business owners.
Thanks for having me, Nori. My pleasure.